Yesterday, Technoblade took over SMP Earth. That wasn't a joke. He only did it cosmetically, everybody still had their claims, but let's just say he ruined the dynamic map.
There it is.
Check the map. I'm refreshing.
Yes! Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet. Antarctic world domination.
Antarctic Empire owns the world. I have to get out of the ocean.
Oh
Yes.
no.
We did it. Wilbur has logged in. Hey.
Oh, I can.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh
Let me
no.
do this.
Everyone's logging in. Look at
Let's
them.
do this right. Yes.
Not many people were happy about that, and it almost led to him getting banned. I'll talk about that later. After Technoblade's plan went through, if you went on the map, you saw this. But, as I said, it was all cosmetic and nobody was actually affected. There was only a huge border around the world in reality that could be easily fixed. But this annoyed the people of SMP Earth so much they were taken to court. In the game, of course. Everyone online made their way to northern France, or at least they tried to. Pete couldn't make it. To have the first SMP Earth treaty. Right when it started, there were already insults and all that stuff.
Phil, Phil, of all the people here, the person I'm most disappointed in is you, Phil.
Oh,
I brought a
knife
gift,
to
though.
the
Look,
back.
And in the next 44 minutes that followed, so many things happened that I'll have to dedicate at least half of the video to the trial. It started with Wilbur not knowing the meaning of war crime.
This isn't against any server rule. This isn't against anything at all. This is completely within their rights. But I'm happy to say it probably is a war crime.
And it looked very one-sided. Some people were not happy with Technoblade. Many didn't understand it was only cosmetic, and some were memeing. And then Wilbur contradicted himself twice.
We'll start now. We'll start now, and if you turn up late, it's all good. We'll. Now, Pete is probably the most heinous of all, who did not even turn up to his own trial. Did not turn up to his own trial, ladies and gentlemen. May the record show.
I seem to recall it being said that it was fine if he showed up a bit late, you know.
Yeah, and I recall saying it wasn't fucking to claim half the planet, Technoblade, but look where we are.
I thought you just said it didn't violate any server rules.
After Techno defended himself, which contained questionable amounts of racism from the jury.
Technoblade, would you like to begin your defense? If you'd like to just tell us why you think you're not the traitorous pig that your skin suggests you are.
I'm feeling a bit of racial profiling here.
And Phil's defense. It was time for Arliss's defense, who joined Technoblade while he was taking over the world. And Arliss, the traitor he is, threw Technoblade under the bus and joined this jury against Technoblade. Then it was Pete's turn to defend himself. After it was found out that Technoblade wasn't actually that guilty, they gave him the worst choices in the world and acted surprised that he didn't accept.
I will let you off the hook if you completely disband the Antarctic Empire right now.
What?
Right here. Completely disband it. Open up the entire Antarctic end portal, and you are not allowed to create another Antarctic faction or own Antarctica, or actually any land beyond like 8 chunks for, I don't know, let's say a week.
This feels a little bit one-sided. What crime am I being forgiven of exactly?
Phil, your option here is to leave the Antarctic Empire and go and found your own nation somewhere, and completely disavow your allegiance to these three.
I was feeling kind of BS, Phil. I don't think they have any land to...
Pete, I will extend that offer to you as well.
Then someone in the jury gave the middle ground. Technoblade accepted, but the people of SMP Earth didn't.
Deal breaker.
After what felt like a year and a half of arguing, this was the compromise. Technoblade can't claim more than his base chunks for 1 week, and he loses all his 6 continents. And so, it was over. The treaty was signed, the rules were set, and the map was fixed. Except one thing. Remember how I said that it almost led to him getting banned? Well, just see this footage.
Exactly.
Oh no, yeah, devs were proper mad, dude. It's fine.
Bruh, the devs hate me.
I calmed them down.
The devs hate. I don't understand.
They kept
Well, they were
breaking
like-
our
they-
plans,
one-
dude.
One of the devs was messaging me, being like, "Hey, so when do I remove their whitelist? When do I remove their whitelist?" And I was like,
Oh.
"Don't." I was like, "Don't."
So yeah, that was the thing that happened, and I'm still surprised that it happened, nonetheless.